Starting not with the answer, but with the question is hugely powerful, but it requires a lot of trust.
It's really inspiring to see great leaders around you and then to know that they did their MBA from Harvard. I didn't even apply to many other schools. So I know MBA generally is a great degree, but where you get an MBA degree from is really important. It was literally a dream for me to come to Harvard.
People who want something very meaningful out of their MBA program, who don't want just a stamp, who don't want to switch careers just to get into investment banking, but who want a real experience, a real intellectual experience that has long-lasting effects, that changes how they see the world, that changes how they interact with the people who will be their business partners and their mentors for their entire careers. This is a place that causes that to happen.
When I sat in the classroom, that particular energy was totally foreign to me. It was new, it was very challenging, and because of that I knew I was going to really be pushed in new dimensions.
I knew this was somewhere where I would be pushed to do my absolute best, and that was something that I was looking for at that time, and I haven't been disappointed by.
Here we have a group of 90 students that are a microcosm of the diversity of the world to a large extent. And having to test your ideas and take stances in the context of this deliberative discussion is extremely powerful.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Which ones are you talking about? So, the ones about to travel or in the region?
The HBS faculty act as sort of a symphony conductor and bringing out and teasing out all the relevant work experience and thoughts and viewpoints of the classroom in a very guided fashion.
When you see students interacting with one another, you can also feel the energy grow in the room, and that's the mark of a really outstanding class.
It's important that Turkey's economy be stable by bailing the country out. Coming away from the classroom experience each day, I really do feel like I can kind of see more holistically what it takes to be a leader in the situations that a leader faces.
Should we create a new patient, perhaps?
Sure.
I often think about our classroom experience in sort of day-to-day life before making a comment to senior 3M execs. I think to myself, would this hold up in the classroom?
Reimburse all the travelers who are going to... I see my role in several different ways. One, while they're here, I become a kind of facilitator of their development. And as time goes on, I feel that I've become more of a resource, an advisor.
Throughout the last 5 years, we've called on professors on various issues and nagged them on nights and weekends for, hey, we're negotiating this, we need a little advice.
So Mike and I met during the first week of school. It was an HBS social night for people to start to get to know each other during orientation, and we swapped our stories of entrepreneurial excitement and disaster, and it was great to talk to somebody else who had been through something so similar.
Once we got connected, we sort of were kindred spirits, so started kicking around ideas, nights and weekends and that sort of thing.
We pretty much spent our entire second year doing projects for classes that were directly relevant to starting this business. So since we're both interested very much in sort of the entrepreneurial track, there isn't a formal track, but the series of classes around entrepreneurship.
I really wanted to come here because I wanted to be in the company of other really smart people who had the same goal, and that is to go out and lead something. We need leadership skills in everything.
What this place does and has always done is really change the way its graduates think about complicated business problems. And it trains them to think about them analytically with the right tools. It trains them to teach them about the politics of complicated situations. It trains them to take these situations and put them very realistically in a whole complicated real-world context.
I feel as though my ability to problem solve and my analytical ability has just skyrocketed. I think HBS has prepared me in that I now feel very confident that I can go out here and lead the way I should lead.
The MBA here has really taught me that As a leader of tomorrow, I will have to deal with many complex issues, not only complex business issues, but many ethical and social issues as well. So it really sort of prepares you to become a socially responsible leader who cares not just about his or her business, but about the society and the world in general.
From the ethical point of view, I think this is an interesting situation because
I think there's always going to be a premium put on the ability to connect with other human beings. And one of the beauties of the case method in the classroom is that we have this human moment together. We feel the energy together. We embrace, we look at these questions, we challenge one another together. And I think that that's one of the unique things that I enjoy about this school. I learn every day that I go into that classroom, and I think our students learn an enormous amount from simply being there together on an ongoing basis.
One of the things that really surprised me after coming to HBS was how much the professors really know each and every student in the class on a very personal level. The professors not only know each and every student by their name, they're very familiar with their background, where you're from, what your interests are, and what you want to do in the future.
These bonds that last a lifetime, that really keep our alumni coming back to the campus to engage with each other year after year, decade after decade. These meaningful relationships, as far as I can tell, don't get produced anywhere else nearly to the same intensity, either intellectually or socially.
In my view, HBS, like any experience, is what you put into it. HBS will always have a special place in my heart. It was very transformational for me personally. Not only did I meet Eric, did we start this business there, but we fostered some great relationships there.
Some will win, some will lose. We just want to learn to choose.
It's also just fun. I mean, it's a great experience in that regard too. It's just a wonderful 2 years that I will never, probably never have as great a concentrated, exciting and stimulating 2 years as those 2 years at Harvard Business School. Just the general benefits as what it's led to in my life have been incredibly valuable. And there are a lot of great business schools, but I think in all of those areas, HBS is really special.
I think that it's worth taking out 2 years of your life to go back into the academic setting of Harvard, and really, it's a treat that you should try. I don't think you'll ever be sorry.
This is our networks we're talking about. These are our groups of friends. These are people that will be dancing at our weddings.
My cousin graduated from the Harvard's MBA program in 2006. And he said to me, Constance, don't tell yourself no. If anything, let them tell you no, but do not tell yourself no. I applied, and it makes me shake a little bit to think about what had happened if I had told myself no. I wouldn't be here now. And this has been an amazing experience. I would have missed out on all these wonderful opportunities and wonderful people. So I just want to encourage anyone who thinks they can't based on their background or based on their work experience or anything. You just got to trust yourself that your story is unique and that you're valuable and that you can make a difference at this school and you can come here and be successful.
Constance Jones.
You just have to remember that, though. I mean, that's important. You have to remember that you can. All you have to do is just do it.